Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to my test video. I am doing a voiceover of a trail I did in Red Wing. I don't know the exact name of this, but it is between the Southern Cross and Stairway to Heaven. And it's the real loopy trail that exists between them, and it is a black diamond as far as I know. So this is the easy trail right here, and I'm just getting some speed up because there were some little lips, jumps, rollers, whatever you want to call them right here, and I kind of messed up on them. But in any case, I just kept on and rolling. Now you can see the sign right there. I went left, and that is the start of the Black Diamond Loop. The other trail skirts the edge of the bluff with some great views. This trail is a lot more technical. You can see there's a few more turns, a little bit more terrain. Can I say terrain right? And we got the sun shining down on us as well too. This is taken on my Winbook action cam, and I'm having some issues with the volume. But I didn't talk much on some of these, so I figured I'd just do a voiceover and see how it turns out. Obviously you can see I'm going through some lush wooded area here, and it's a lot of fun. It goes up and down and back and forth just like any good trail would do, and there are some pretty cool views coming up, I think, toward the end of this, I hope. It did seem like it was a little overgrown. I was just like, really? But I believe this was, most of my riding took place toward the end of the summer. So, and we have a little drop down right here, which was pretty fun. I thought there was a trail right there off of that, and I don't think there is. There is another piece in here that I didn't do, so I'm going to come back to that and do that. Okay, so now we're getting into the fun stuff, I think. Obviously got some roots there that I stopped at. There's a couple places where it just goes up and down, and I think I was going crazy because I don't think I had done this trail before. I think this is the first time I've done this part of the trail, and I think I realized that right in here somewhere. I was like, wow, this is a pretty cool trail. Here we go right here. Yeah, this piece right here, I was like, what's going on? I don't remember this, because I had ridden here probably 3 or 4 times that year. Right there, I believe there is a black diamond that branches off that, so we're going to explore that here in the spring once the trail's open. And I think right here I was going uphill, and I'm like, what is going on? I don't remember this. This isn't on any of the... This is, am I completely spacing out? And, you know, the uphill kind of caught me at the end there with the roots. Yeah, I see I'm kind of trying to figure out what's going on at that point. Looking around, like, what? The uphills here are pretty rugged with ruts, and you just have to keep moving. Obviously, I got hung up right there. And now we're coming back to the easy trail. And I will point out here in a second when we get to the next trail, which is also on my channel as a raw video. Should be coming up here any minute here. Yeah, right here, this is the entrance to Stairway to Heaven if you go left. And I have that video on my channel as well here as a raw video where you can actually hear me talking as I'm biking. This is actually a pretty cool view right here. If you take a gander to the left, you can see parts of downtown Red Wing, the outer cities. You can see a little bit right there actually. See, there we go. And I believe this trail right here, well, I rode parts of this trail on my first full suspension mountain bike, my Cannondale. Pretty sure. Right in here. And I didn't realize that until I found a picture of myself that my friend had taken. I'm like, whoa, that's pretty cool. It still is pretty rolly and fun in here. And like I say, it's a little bit of a challenge, but it's an easy trail. It's a fun trail. And you could do it on a hardtail, this part right here, I think. A lot of this bluff is pretty rocky. You can see it actually goes pretty fast too. I think one of the more spectacular views is coming up right here. Yeah, this is my favorite view, I think. other than right on top of the bluff. You're just right on the edge of the bluff. And Stairway to Heaven, I believe, comes back up. It loops up and around, and it is a beast of a climb to come back up again after you've been biking for the day. You can see they've done a lot of trail work here too. They've really cleaned out a lot of shrubbery and brushes and branches and stuff. And they're doing a lot of work on this. They've done a lot of work over the last decade plus. It is a pretty sweet trail system, I think. There's some drawbacks, but it's all good. Right there is where, yeah, right there. That's where Stairway to Heaven comes back up again. And I think there's just a little bit of a loop. And I think it goes right back to the road. It's kind of a fire road that leads back to the beginning. And it's basically a shared trail at this point. So I hope you enjoyed it.